AI job displacement is defined as technology taking over the need for humans in the workforce.
And I do think that's something that's really a growing concern, especially for a lot of us who are college students. We're getting these degrees, we're getting these majors, but we're not trying to figure out how AI is going to affect us directly. Honestly, that concept is pretty scary to me.
And no, and it is scary, and it's scary to think about, but we want to know, is it real?
I think in the future it's inevitable because like innovation and technology always is going to disrupt a workplace. Like no matter where it's coming from or what kind of innovation it is, it's always going to find its way into the workplace.
You're looking more less of like a opposite side solution and more of like a coexistence,
Yes.
like have both.
Yeah. Because it's gonna happen. Like corporations are always going to be incentivized to make their labor as cheap as possible.
Right.
And AI, even though it has a higher fixed cost to start implementing it, the variable costs are going to be much lower because you have that one big payment that you make at the beginning, and then later the AI just kind of maintains itself in a way instead of having hourly wages constantly accruing. So it's like they're going to do it.
Yeah.
And then our focus shouldn't be talking about, oh, is it going to happen? Or like, how is it going to happen? Like, we should be protecting the workforce instead of.
Okay. So every job is going to be affected by AI, surely. But how it will be affected will be wildly different for different jobs. So already, all the tools that we use, all the Microsoft suite has Copilot embedded in it. Adobe has their own internal one. The browsers do. Your email does. Zoom does. Microsoft Teams does. So because of this, almost any job you're going to have is going to be affected by AI. We need leaders who understand this technology, know how to use it, know its limitations, know the ways to think about it ethically, and know how to keep it human-centered. So I think that's important.
AI can try its best. It's just never going to have the emotion that's put into it. And then from a more technical side of it, it's really hard to get an AI to say, I like this, but change it just slightly. Graphic design is all about like pixels. Like you change one thing to make everything look better. Where AI is more of a broad thing. It's like if you say generate a picture of a bear, it'll give you a bear. It'll have 5 legs. It'll be different colors at different which then you can use that as the artist to then fix it up. But you get a baseline started with AI, sure, but it's not going to be replacing anybody. If a company is leaning towards AI, they expect you to know how to use it. They don't expect it to replace you. So, like I said, AI always needs a prompt. It needs somebody to tell it what to do. It needs somebody that's more than likely going to be educated in that field. So they're not just putting random words into it and like, this kind of looks like what I want. Like, no, we need specific things. And if a company's heavily involved with AI, they're not expecting it to replace you because then they wouldn't have a job opening for it. They wouldn't have an internship open. But they will expect you to be able to use it properly.
Do you think on the realm of good and bad, do you think you'll be more on the good side or the bad side?
I think it would be more on the good side, but it still would affect me going into as entry-level positions because AI could easily fill an entry-level position, so it might change the demands for me when I graduate to find an internship opportunity just a little bit.
Now, the question is, how will we adapt to those in the workplace? And there are good ways and bad ways to do that. One of the mantras my students have heard me say over and over again is the robot should work for the human should not work for the robot.